The 2008 season, we finished with a flurry. We win 7 of our last 8 games, finishing 8th. And we went to Melbourne and create history by being the first 8th place team to beat the minor premiers under that McIntyre system. What do you remember about that game?
Because that's probably the most replayed game. I don't watch a lot of our old games, but whenever there's a Storm Warriors game coming up, they always tend to replay that one. So, just again, a really courageous effort, and we were probably written off, and no one gave us a chance. And everyone remembers that try that Witty scored at the end that Manu and Jerome set up. It was a really good day, and we had a bit of a rivalry already with Melbourne. I think and that was the period where I guess there was a perception that they played pretty dirty footy, and the wrestling, the grappling and all that sort of stuff. So I remember, Ian Henderson before that game was playing hooker for us, and he was nearly beside himself during the game just about how much he wanted to win and how much he wanted to beat Melbourne at their own game. And if you watch that game, you have a look how aggressive he was and some of the stuff that he was doing in tackles. He probably should have had some time in the sin bin at times during that game. But it was wonderful. Really good night. And then I hope we're going to talk about it. We get to go home next week and we play that game against the Chooks at Mount Smart. One of the fondest memories of my career was that game. That night, and everyone always they show the big hits of Ruben Wiki and Cia Soliola. That's probably the biggest highlight of that game. But I just remember, Lance scored a good try, and Aidan Kirk, winger we had then, capped it all off for us. And, and the run and joke we used to have was, so Kirky scored the try. And sort of lay on the ground by himself for 20 seconds because everyone jumped over the top of him and went and celebrated with the crowd. And Brent Tate, who's a good mate of mine now, Tate, he was the first one. He sort of jumped straight over the top of Kirky and went and led up to the crowd. So, it was awesome. Such a good night. Yeah, it's a really, really good memory.
Rob, was there a question you wanted to ask about that try?
The try. Just going back to the previous week, the Michael Witt try where he held the ball up above his head. What were you thinking when you saw him doing that? And also, what did Fien say to Cam Smith when he was on the ground? Did you catch any of that spray?
I don't know. You try and lip read him every time still it comes on. I don't think it was very kind, put it that way.
No, I don't think so.